G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe and Transformers, the Energon Universe has taken comic books by storm. And why? Great storytelling. That's why. They've been able to take two franchises that, in my opinion, were struggling and gave them new life. But speaking of new life, it seems to be that they are now taking lives away. G-Boot. Hey, I got a buzzer for that. We don't have to edit that out. G.I. Joe reboot shocks fans with unexpected character death. Already, ladies and gentlemen, they are starting to drop like flies. Let's see what's going on here. From our good friends over at CBR, a fan favorite G.I. Joe just lost his life in the team's very first Energon Universe adventure. Holy shit, Batman. G.I. Joe opens, G.I. Joe number 1, I should say, opens to find members of the team caught up in the middle of a fierce firefight, during which two of their very own nearly blah. Let's read that again. Sometimes you can write this shit, but you can't read it. During which because there should be a comma there, two of their own, very nearly, should never be written together like that, lose their lives. Luckily, this is just a training exercise, yet it still stands to a testament to the stakes at hand. Tragically, this isn't the only reminder that the team is set to receive, as a brazen attack on their headquarters by the forces of Cobra forces the heroes into action, with none other than Rock and Roll himself laying his life down to save his fellow G.I. Joes. So Rock and Roll, man, damn. Like I said, they are dropping like flies. Of course, written by Joshua Williamson and art by Tom Reilly. Like so many other iconic characters from the G.I. Joe franchise, Rock and Roll is a longtime fan favorite whose first appearance goes all the way back to the very first issue of Marvel Comics G.I. Joe from the series 1982. 1982. I feel old because I remember those days. Usually portrayed as a surfer turned heavy gunner, Rock and Roll has been the mainstay of the franchise throughout numerous iterations across a variety of media. The character would make his first animated appearance just a year after his comic book debut in the opening episode of 1983's G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero animated series. Still one of my all-time favorites to this day. You can find reruns of that shit on YouTube. Go back, watch some early G.I. Joe. Feel good about yourself. G.I. Joe is just the latest addition to Skybound Entertainment's Energon Universe, which consists of titles of ongoing series Void Rivals and Transformers, as well as a multiple limited series including Cobra Commander, Duke, Scarlet, and Destro. Now, I have the first issues of all those. I've only read the Duke one so far and Cobra Commander. I still need to get to Destro and Scarlet, but I will. I'll let you know what I think. There is also the Energon Universe 2024 special, which contains stories from all three of the main properties in the Energon Universe and serves as the perfect jumping on point for new readers. Because this is the one thing that we do hear about in comic books. I don't know where to begin. I don't know where to start. Where the hell do you go? There's so much of this shit out there. I like manga because it's in volumes and numbered. Well, we're telling you, jump in with the special, the 2024 Energon special. That will help you. In July, Skybound Entertainment released a trailer for the upcoming and ongoing events of the Energon Universe during Comic-Con International, San Diego. Whereas previous iterations of G.I. Joe were formed as a response to the presence of threats such as Cobra, those in the Energon Universe have a far different mission that ties directly into the events of Transformers and Void Rivals. In this timeline, the G.I. Joe stands as the first line of defense against energy-based weapons that are fueled by Energon. This is it. Which has been a key focus of the events of every Energon Universe series. Previously, the readers have seen Cobra Commander take it upon himself to forcefully, without consent, extract Energon from the unwitting Autobots, giving them a powerful resource like any other villain has previously wielded. G.I. Joe is on sale right now from Skybound Entertainment and Image Comics, which I do own and have not read yet either. I want to read some of the things I need to catch up on first before I dive into G.I. Joe number 1. But hopefully it's written in such a way that even if I haven't read, all of Destro and all of Duke and all of Cobra Commander and Scarlet and, everything that came before it, if I just started with G.I. Joe number 1, I hope that I'm going to be okay. I hope so. But we're going to find out, guys. Let me know what you think down in the comments section below. Are you down with the Energon Universe? Is it losing steam or is it just gaining momentum? I want to know. And while you are typing that all out, just stay tuned for a word from our sponsors. Me.
And just who is the sponsor of today's video? Well, it's me, Austin. It's been me all along. And guys, I just want to quickly point out that I too am a comic book creator. I just don't speak it. I produce it, right? It's like put your money where your mouth is. We do that each and every time we have a release. I've been doing this now for a decade. We're published. We're in comic book shops and we're on eBay. So if you ever want to check out Nyobi and you haven't yet, one of the best ways to do that is to come by our eBay store. Take a little scroll through here. If you type in Nyobicomics, you'll find it. Of course, link will be in the description of the video. I have all kinds of great back issues and hard to find variants here from artists that you know and love like Jamie Tyndall, Elsie Frita, Steph Wilson, Paul Green, John Stinsman of Evangeline fame, Keith Garvey, and so many more, guys. If you're missing out on some Nyobi back issues, if you're looking for that hard to find variant, chances are you're going to find the best deal right here on eBay, and chances are you're going to find that deal directly through me. And as always, if you do order a book from me, I'll throw in a little extra goodies in there, a little tchotchke package of stickers and bookmarks and cards. Oh my. You'll have all that. Plus, you can have your book signed or unsigned. That is up to you. And keep an eye on this page because I do update it fairly frequently with new items all the time. As something sells, I will put it back up. So, guys, today's sponsor, Nyobicomics, the eBay store. Come check it out.